internet people. I'm doing a Let's Play of Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy. I'm sorry, I think I say that wrong. I don't know why. It's just one of those words that I can't seem to say right, but anyhow, I just, okay, well, anyhow. But, so I'm just playing this game, and, I played it before in the past, and, yeah. Excuse my nervousness. I'm pretty nervous. This is my first Let's Play and stuff, and you know, this is like a really long page of stuff. I don't know why it's here, but I don't know. Maybe one of you guys can tell me. Okay. Anyhow, so I'm gonna start the game. I'm really excited to start it. I've played the game before, like when it first came out and stuff. My dad introduced me to it, and you know, it's just a game like I've really loved. And obviously, I'm gonna start the first game, the Dragon, which I always had a lot of difficulty with. And, well, I'll stop talking. This is the first time I'm experiencing the new game, and we'll see how different it is from the old game. And I hope it is cool, and I'm wondering if I have to press the X button. No. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his
that's
cause.
different.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon King.
Or maybe I just...
Don't brag!
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly?
I might
That
remember
does
this
it!
part. I don't know. Well, he seems to get a lot of fan mail. I mean, I don't know if you saw the mail there with a bunch of hearts on it.
Some things to do.
Or maybe they're just from the North. I'm so excited to play this game. I've played it in the past, and it took me so long to just beat the game. I last beat the game in 2008, and oh my god, here we are, we're starting. Oh my goodness, okay. I can use the analog stick and whatnot. Ooh, wow. Very cool. Okay, rescuing my first dragon. Oh, wow. The graphics look really nice.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Ah, that's so neat. Ah. Everything is so cool. Oh my gosh. So far, love the graphics. I will say that, you know, I'm always going to be a fan of the old graphics, you know, regardless of how nice the new one looks. I don't know why. I will always love the old ones. But so far, interesting. This game was also really hard for me in the beginning, simply because in the first game, there's no hover. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did not change that, right? I mean, I'll try hover this time. Who knows? Oh, jeez. Oh. See, I'm not... Okay, yeah, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. just goes to show you what I remember. But okay, let's try this one more time. No, all right, maybe we'll move on to something else for now. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Down. Okay, might have to learn the controls again a little bit here. Although I should remember most of it from before. Kill that guy. Because, you know, they're nasty. I remember this guy. Everything looks great.
If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world.
Okay then. I'm not sure if I'm remembering this from another game or not, but I think Spyro could roll, or I'm not sure. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't know. I used to just play around with controls a lot before when I used to play, and honestly, the first game is the foggiest in my mind because it's been years since I've played it. And sorry, it's hard for me to focus and play at the same time, but yeah, nope, no hovers. Just like it was before. But yeah, it's just, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Anyhow, so far I like the game. It's a little different, you know, simply because, well, the graphics are different. I feel like the camera's maybe a little bit faster. I could probably change that though. This guy is, I think he has a bunch of jewels, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying. No, this game is the foggiest one in my mind, simply because of, it's been so long since I played it. Like I said, I think the last time I played it was like in 2008. So, what, that was like a decade ago? That was like, alright. But I should relatively know where to go and stuff, so, whoops, my phone dropped.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him!
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him, and see what I mean.
Yay, save my spot. So, I don't know if you guys are watching this just because, I don't know, you want help, or if you're just, I don't know, just watching just because Spyro is a freaking awesome game and you're just, I don't know, watching people play the game. But anyhow, this little fairy, she hits you with her little wand and stuff, and just so you know, she like saves your spot, or at least that's what happened in the old game. You know, so it should be the same. Also, I'm not sure if this water damages you. I think it might, or no, it should. I don't think so. But there is something hidden here, which is why I'm doing all this. So if you're looking for something hidden, this is it. So if I remember correctly, this is like it's one of Spyro's, like, I think little speedways. I'm not gonna do that right now simply because I just started the game. I don't exactly want to do a speedway. But yeah, the water does injure you. So that answers my question from earlier. And you know, Sparks turned blue, so he's not happy with me. But so yeah, if you're also watching this gameplay just to kind of like figure out some things, maybe if you're stuck, you're probably not stuck. I mean, you're probably one of those people like me who've played the game in the past and have just kind of playing the game because just you're so excited that it freaking came out again, just like me. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna get that. I'm a completionist, so I'm eventually gonna have to get that. But I think the reason why it took me so long to defeat Spyro 1 before was because of simply how hard it was to get up on some of these ledges and stuff. So yeah, if you charge the sheep and things like that, as you can see, Sparks is back up to normal. He eats the butterflies, and then, you know, he changes his colors. So just look around. I remember this place too. The cool dragon head over here. I think you have to release a certain amount of dragons and then the mouth opens, something like that. But yeah, let's go release this guy.
Cool flash! Do that again!
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Okay. Alrighty then. So she's saving the spot. I kill the sheep. And this thing will open up later. So... let's see. Where do we want to go first? I think I almost always went here first. But, let's stick around. See if there's anything else for me to get. Did I already go here? No, I did not. The gems pretty much is my indication that, no, I have not been here yet. Whoop! And there's Thomas.
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Oh, dragon found. So, that's a pretty nice indication. Dragon went away. So I believe this is like the last little area in the home, I guess, if you will. Whatever you want to call it. So far, I think everything looks cool. And it seems like they kept the strips the same. I mean, I've only ever played, I think, one other remaster, so I'm not really sure, like, when people remaster a game or whatever, like, if they change some things to make it a little, I don't know, fresh or whatever, or if they just, ooh, that's interesting. The grass caught on fire. Okay, that's a neat little thing. So things like that, that's pretty cool. That obviously, or, you know what, I might not even remember. Or maybe you couldn't see it as well in the original, but I do not remember the grass catching on fire. So that is a pretty cool feature. I mean, it's something small, but I still think it's cool. But anyhow, and this is a little portal, like a windmill thing, which, here you go, there's another place, there's another portal, and as you can see, there's chest down here, which I accidentally headbutted. I didn't want to headbutt it, but I did. So and then here's the gliding part he was talking about. Like I said, little rusty here. Also, the controls are a bit more touchy for the remaster compared to the old one. Like I said, I could probably change that somehow, but you know, I'm not gonna try to do that now. Oh, fire. Alright, so generally, I almost always, when I would play these games, I would almost have the same pattern. Like, I would do the same world over and over again. Like, I think I would usually do this one first, and then there's another one over here, like a little grass maze, that I would go to next. Oh yeah, and there's this thing. Oh, okay. It looks like you needed a key, but it seems like I could headbutt it. Like I said, this is the game where it's like I have the least amount of knowledge or remembrance, whatever you want to call it. Like, I've seen a lot of people talking about this on Twitter, and the levels they remember and stuff like that. But honestly, I remember very little from this game in particular. Like, Spyro 2 and 3, I remember a lot more simply because I played a lot more. Also because I lost the disc for the first Spyro game. So that didn't help. But anyhow, it's really cool just to relive it in the remastered version, because honestly, had I not known about the remastered, or had I not got a Twitter account or whatever, I probably would have bought the disc, the original, for like a lot of money, which, you know, you might as well just wait for the remaster, but you can't buy it if you don't know about the remaster, I guess. Alright, so this is the first level I've jumped into. Pretty cool. I think the ram attacks you, that ram over there. So I think I'm going to ram it first. Or maybe it's just like a shape. I really don't quite remember. But yeah, it attacks me. So that's alright, because I attacked the ram. So, ooh. It's so nice to see all this stuff again now, seriously. Okay. There's something I used to do, it was like charge and jump, which was always like my favorite thing to do, just charge and jump all around the level. Mostly because like I would die and then I would have to go back to a spot, so I would like charge and jump everywhere. So, oh yeah, see, and there's that little chest thing again. But I guess it's, I won't say that's the enemy because it doesn't really attack you, but still. And I guess those little things are alive. I'm not sure if they changed how that looks, but it's probably the same. I'm just not remembering, probably. Let's do another dragon here.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
I think it's how funny how Spyro is in the beginning. Like he's so like anxious to meet like Nasty Nork and stuff like that. Return home. Okay. So yeah, so this is a portal where if I wanted to like go back to the homeland, I guess, whatever, I could just go back home. But no, if I remember correctly, there should be an egg guy in here. Now I don't know the proper names. That's what I used to just call them. I used to just call them egg guys because, you know, they're the guys running around with the little pink eggs, and they're annoying as heck, and in certain levels they're hard to catch. So if you're playing this trilogy and if you're wondering which are the easiest of the three, it would not be this one. It just would not be this one. Simply because of everything that 1 doesn't have that 2 and 3 do have that just makes the game easier, like I mentioned earlier. Hovering. Like if this game had hovering, it would just make so many things easier. So, release this dragon.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Definitely feel like their voices changed like slightly. I mean, it's remastered, so it's probably just like the same audio but like enhanced or whatever. But you know, I don't know that much about remasters. This is honestly my real first remaster, I guess you could say. I think I played another remaster, but I can't remember. Oh, yeah, there's the egg guy. There you hear him. Definitely around somewhere. I think that's the enemy. Yeah, that's the enemy. Wow. Yeah, I think after they twirl their little... Oh, run away from the ramp. I think after they twirl their little staff there, they hit you with something. Right? Oh no, they just hit you with the staff. And then you think he's so funny. But he's not. So, I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is annoying to you guys or not, but I usually like to defeat all the enemies on the ground and then move to higher ground. And if you can see over there, there's the egg guy taunting me, telling me I'm stupid, apparently. Or, you know, that apparently I'll never catch him. Should have been a gingerbread. Alright. So, trying to get all the treasure chests, but in general, I think I've gotten everything. I might have missed something, who knows. But in general, I plan to complete this completely, and hopefully they should have like a little list like they had before in the original, where if you were in a level, you could pull up a menu and it would tell you how much you have of you know, each world and whatnot.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet!
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Now, I remember when I first came across that dragon, I was like I listened to him several times. Like, I believe if you talk to her, you can listen to the you can listen to the dragon again. So, you could, like, replay the dragon again, he could repeat what he said. But I remember when I first played this game, I was like, what do you mean the action button? Like, cause you know, I was a little kid, so action button, I didn't know what the action button was. I'm like, okay. You know, so I was just like, alright. So, but, and I think in general, even to this day, I still don't know some terminology, but, oh, yeah, that's right. There is a wall here. So, these little pillar things, they kind of pretty much mark the, not really the end, but like, you know, where you can, as far as you can go. But yeah, there's still just some things I just don't know. So if you see me doing something and you're like, why is she not doing this or that or whatever, I probably just simply don't know. I probably just really don't. So, okay. And there's the egg guy. I'm gonna try to take this guy down. Alrighty, let's see how long it takes us to get this guy. And usually sometimes, when you're like getting close, sometimes they'll just turn around abruptly. And it's like, oh no. So yeah, you have to like really stay on his butt. I'm getting closer. Hopefully I get him. And I did. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so it just says you get an egg. It doesn't, this isn't like Spyro, what was it? Spyro 3, where the eggs actually hatch open. Instead, it's just, you know, you collect an egg and yay, you know, a dragon egg. But, so yeah, so from here you can see the return home there if you wanted to go home from this point. If you didn't care about, getting, you know, the rest of the gems or, the egg guy, if you just, I don't know, if you just wanted to explore, I guess you could say. But for me, I'm trying to look for everything. I'm trying to get all the gems. I'm trying to get all the eggs. And in general, when you have all the eggs and stuff, you will, it should pop up. It should tell you. I saw some gems. I don't even freaking know where they are. You guys saw it. I saw it across the way. But yeah, and there's this little castle here. Whoops. And then here are all the gems. See, and it's always good to look, because sometimes they like to hide the gems in little sneaky places. Oh, wait. Did I jump up on there? No. But sometimes they fake you out. Think you can jump off somewhere. Okay. So, I don't know. It's about time that I end this video anyhow. How many gems over there? Like, I feel like it's kind of like, what's it called? Like a barrage? Maybe I just keep passing them. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just get these gems here. And yeah, I think I'll just end it. I'll end it here and maybe just see if I can upload another video, perhaps. So, because I think I'm about 25 minutes in. But, you guys liked watching this video. Thanks. I guess give me a like if you feel like it. This is one of the only videos I have put up on here, so if you want to subscribe, you can. But, most likely I will just do the Let's Play for the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and that will be that. So hopefully when you come back, I'll figure out what I have left to do with this level, because I feel like this level's pretty short, so I feel like I should mostly have everything. I don't know. There's probably a lot of gap in my memory, so we will be figuring that out next time. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, or whatever. I don't know. There's Spyro licking himself. Okay. Alright, see you later. Ooh. If I know how to shut it off, that is. How do I shut it off? Because I don't know.
It's X.
X? Stop pressing. There we go.